Now I'm going to show you how to score the passage reading fluency test.
To score this test, you're going to need your student record sheet, the passage reading fluency, and you've already written down your main idea responses on this sheet. You're going to need your actual passages, and then you're going to need your equating tables. Okay? Okay, so the first passage was Jane Goodall, A Friend of Chimpanzees. So I take that out. Here's how my son did on that. Okay, last word he read was years. Okay, so I'll write that in. He took 60 seconds. Okay. Now, to figure out how many words he read, there's years, okay? I start on this line at 168, so to this point there are 168 words. Then I count 169, 170, 171. So up here, word number 171. Now I look for errors. He had one error up here. He read bought as brought, so that's an error. So that's one error. Then I subtract. 171 minus 1 gives me 170. He read the full minute, so I don't need to do any extra math here. And so I carry down the 170 here as his words correct per minute. Now I go to the equating table. Okay, I make sure I have the correct equating table. Okay, matches the title of the passage. And now I'm looking for 170, and the equated score is 177. So over here I put in 177. Okay, now I go to the next passage, which was Dolly Madison Saves the Day. Joe on this passage got down to the word complete, so I write that word here. The time he took was 60 seconds. He took the full minute. Complete, if I look at it, is word 164. Then I look on my passage and I see I have two errors. He read heading instead of headed, and he read 1914 instead of 1814. Even when they misread a number, that counts as an error, so that's two errors. And then here he had a self-correct. He first read house instead of hours, but then he read hours. He kind of repeated himself. But since he got hours correctly and I noted the self-correct, I don't count that as an error. So I have two errors. So 164 minus 2 gives me 162. He read the full minute, so I don't have to do any extra math. And that's 162 words correct per minute. I go to the equating table for this passage, which is Dolly Madison Saves the Day. Okay, and I'm looking for 162. 162. The equated score is 173. So I enter that right here. Now I go to the third passage, the trombone passage. Okay, take out that. And he got down to Morris was the last word he read. He took 60 seconds to do that. And that is going to be, if you look at there, that's 189, 190. So that's 190 words. Looking over this, now Joe did repeat himself at the beginning, but we don't count that as an error. He added in this word here, and he added in for here. He added in had here. But those were additions, so we don't count those as errors. Repeats we don't count as an error, so he has no errors here. So 190 minus 0 gives me 190. Okay, he read the full minute, so no extra math. That gives me 190. I use the equating table that I have. Look for 190. Here it is, 190. The equated score is 175. Adding 177, 173, 175, I get 525. Okay, so I total the equated scores. I get the average score by dividing by 3, and that gives me 175. I use this score in the teacher's guide to determine what would be the appropriate interventions for Joe. Okay, hope that helps. Thank you.